Hello, you guys, it's me again. My name is Max, and if you're new here in my channel, welcome or welcome back. I don't know, I don't check my videos after I post them, so yeah. So today, it's a new entry on my online journal. So today, what I want to talk about is something different. I don't know. In my diary entries, I don't like being anything. I don't like giving my opinions. I just like to talk about things, but it's kind of impossible. Just not give an opinion when you're talking because that's how it is. So today I want to talk about instincts, specifically survival instincts. Okay. I'm just kidding with you. Let's talk about immigration. I'm getting into politics. I'm just kidding. I don't want to get into politics. I don't like getting politics in my diary entries, but sometimes this will happen, and I don't mean to have a political opinion. It's just more of an opinion. It's not political. I don't want it to be political. So today I'm going to talk about immigration, going from a country to another for the purpose of living there. I think immigration has its own set of pros and cons, and they're not just one particular table of pros and cons. It's just multiple pros and cons. More specifically, the pros and cons that the target country is facing, and the pros and cons of the source country, meaning like the country that the immigrants are from, and the target is the immigrants' destination. So there are a lot of pros and cons, and it's just I don't want to say a complicated mess from what's happening in the world. I don't follow the news because I don't like following the news. I know it's bad. I should follow the news and be politically aware of everything, but I don't like that. It's too much negative energy for me. So yeah. But yeah, this video, what pushed me to talk about this in my journal, what influenced me is I just saw a video about that. It just popped up on my feed, and just I want to talk about it. So pros and cons for the source country where the immigrants are coming from. The pros is that if the country was suffering from overpopulation, and yes, and the country and the individual will eventually have their own set of pros and cons. So there are 4 tables of pros and cons. 2 tables for the country and 2 tables for the individuals who are in that country. So pros and cons for source country and source individual. Let's start with the country. If the country had or is suffering by overpopulation, this problem would be solved, and the economy would I'm not an expert, but I would assume the economy would just be a little bit higher because not a lot of people are there. Okay. And this is two pros. Now the cons for the country. If too many people just fled their country and immigrate to another country, there wouldn't be a lot of people working for a specific job that would give like peak quality control or like customer satisfaction. So that's it. And brain drain. I don't know. I just brain drain is like people that wish to seek higher education for a better opportunity, for a better life, because their country doesn't provide that, or for some other reasons. Now, from the individual pros, if you are a minority, and this is probably, it's a very common issue if you are a minority in just a specific country. Let's just say the most popular minority, like this is me just think, just a Christian in a Muslim country. So if you are a Christian in a Muslim country, or even like remotely looking like a Christian, or they just like think you're a Christian, you will be mercilessly brought down. Okay? So it's beneficial for you to leave. And this is it. This is a big pro, and better life opportunities, better mental health. Yeah, sometimes that happens. And the cons is adjustment. So the person had lived their whole life in this specific country and is fleeing and immigrate to another country. So you have to adjust to everything: the language, the culture, and the law. So before you make any decision, just if you're like a person that wants to flee their country or immigrate, I'm saying flee a lot. If you want to immigrate to another country, just look up some what's their culture, what's their stance on some issue, if your beliefs align with the other beliefs. But that doesn't work because there are a lot of people from a lot of races, a lot of ethnicities, a lot of religion that like that country. So the best option is to be like mature. You need to be like emotionally mature, like meaning not getting pissed by everything. Like, mind your own damn business and don't get pissed by everything. Be respectful. That's it. Now, the other pros and cons for the target country, for the country and the individual, is the opposite of the source country, if you know what I mean. Like we said, the source country, if it has overpopulation, the overpopulation would be reduced, but in the target country, it would overpopulate. And yeah, and work opportunities, yes, in some places there are much better work opportunities than other places, but if there's like mass immigration, work opportunities would be harder to find a job and to stay there because there's a lot of people. So yeah, like over time it would be not beneficial. It would be very, very not beneficial, but sometimes it is. now I want to speak. Now that we finished saying what are the pros and cons, what is it, and now what's the whole stigma about it? Because I just discovered that like there's a it apparently became one of the most heated debates of 2024. So, illegal immigrants, illegal immigration. What is it? And I know what illegal immigration is. I have a lot of people that illegally immigrated from one country to another by a boat. Yeah, they just took the boat and left the ocean. So why do they do that? It's mainly it's multifactorial. Like in every video I say, nothing has one factor. It gotta have at least 5 factors or 3 or more. Like nothing has just one factor. Yeah, you can have like a lead factor, like the real reason, like, but there's a lot of reasons why. So there's a lot of reasons why there are illegal immigrants. First of all, the leading cause is poverty. Second of all, minorities. Poverty and minorities. And horrible life quality. So this is why there are many illegal immigrants. And one of the other ones, of different ideologies and terrorism. Okay, yes, terrorism. And the terrorism comes from different ideologies, so that's why. And I get why people doesn't want illegal immigration, and I'm for it. I stand by what they say, but not quite. I stand by it, but not quite. Okay, I think that there should be that the illegal immigration should be forbidden because it's illegal. You don't know why they're in your country. So, but we need to look more into it because sometimes illegal immigrants are refugees, okay? And what's a refugee? People that are forced to flee their country because they were about to get prosecuted, or because their country is in the middle of a war or natural disasters, or etc. So there are a lot of reasons. So it's like it's like sand, and when you just like sift the sand, there are like many particles there, many minerals, many rocks, many different rocks. And yeah, you can just sort them out. Like illegal immigrants, they're a group, but they have like refugees or people that, and we need people that are refugees, and we need to look more into that. And I think that how can we stop this problem? It's impossible to stop a problem like this because there are just people that just don't listen. So how can we reduce it? We can give better opportunities, better life quality, and if they want to immigrate, just they can apply for a visa or whatever, and if they want to, there's just an additional box why you decide to immigrate. And I think there is. Oh, wait a minute, I got a text. Who is sending me stuff while I'm speaking in front of a camera? My auntie. Okay, auntie. Later. I'll speak with you later. So, immigration, yeah. Illegal immigration. Why? No, I just told you why. It's very multifactorial. I want to get more. I want to get give you more details about why. Because there are a lot. It's just a whole. It's just a mess. It's a disaster. It's like, you know, that jewelry, that really like fine jewelry, and it gets tangled and like, oh, it's impossible to entangle it. It's like this. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. Oh yeah. And sometimes uh, illegal immigrants, okay, most of the time illegal immigrants, it is completely their fault, but sometimes it isn't. Okay, sometimes it isn't. The cause is it's their it's their horrible quality of life, leading to, I don't know, horrible mental health, so they would flee or just do something reckless. But sometimes they're just stupid. You could have learned something and used that to just immigrate. Is it? You know, education is not accessible to everyone, and you should keep that in mind. Like, I would know that. Oh my god, what happened to my face? I need to depuff this face. Like, can you see? Actually, I look so fucking fat right now. Keep in mind, I don't have buckle fat. I didn't remove it. I just don't have buckle fat. I'm very like, I have anorexic build. Anyways, so yeah. And then just don't blame countries that are, maybe blame them a little bit, but just life experiences can really impact you. So, and we just forget that, like, politicians or people that apparently call the shots, they're people too. So they have feelings, they determine stuff, but sometimes when you have this position, you gotta like let's you don't get fully emotional. You need to be like, like in the middle, like half emotional, half professional, like, just professional but put a little emotion in the mix. That would help a little bit. That would help greatly, but too much of everything is not good. Yeah. Yeah. So this is what I wanted to talk about, and this is my diary entry. Thank you so much. Till next time.